The phone buzzed on Sarah's nightstand, its glow illuminating the dark room. It was her number. A shiver traced its way down her spine. She hesitated, a prickle of unease crawling under her skin. It couldn't be her. Could it? Hesitantly, she answered. A low, raspy whisper, eerily familiar, slithered from the receiver. It was her own voice, barely audible, a breath of ice against her ear. Don't turn around. The line went dead. Her heart hammered against her ribs, a frantic drumbeat in the sudden silence. She gripped the phone, knuckles white. A cold dread, viscous and suffocating, settled over her. She wanted to scream, to run, but a strange paralysis held her captive. The whisper echoed in her mind, a chilling mantra. Don't turn around. She felt a presence, a weight in the air, a chilling breath on the back of her neck. It felt as though something was watching, waiting, every fiber of her being screamed at her to look, to see what was behind her. But the warning, her own warning, resonated with terrifying clarity. She fought the urge, the terrifying, irresistible urge to disobey. She squeezed her eyes shut, her body rigid, her breath caught in her throat. The silence stretched, an eternity of fear, punctuated only by the erratic thump of her heart. Then, slowly, the tension eased. The cold breath on her neck vanished. She opened her eyes, her gaze fixed straight ahead. The room was empty, silent, still. The phone lay inert in her hand. She didn't dare turn around. Not yet. Days turned into weeks. The fear remained, a constant shadow. She tried to rationalize it, a prank call, a malfunction, a trick of the mind, but the chilling whisper, her own voice, echoed relentlessly in her memory. One evening, while tidying her closet, she found an old photo album. Flipping through the pages, she stopped at a picture from her childhood. There, standing behind her younger self, was a figure, blurry and indistinct, yet undeniably menacing. A figure she hadn't noticed before. A cold dread, familiar and intense, washed over her. She understood. The phone call wasn't a warning, it was a memory, a fragmented glimpse into a past trauma, a repressed fear finally surfacing. The presence she felt wasn't in her room, but within herself, a dark corner of her mind she had long forgotten. The don't turn around wasn't a physical command, but a desperate plea from her younger self, trapped in the shadows of her memory, a silent scream for help she had finally heard. Sarah knew then that the real terror wasn't what was behind her, but what she had buried deep inside. She finally turned around, facing the truth within herself. The journey to healing began, not with a physical confrontation, but with the courage to confront her inner demons.